Welcome to From Our Father's Heart for July 19th. First-hand knowledge. To my remnant believers, it is time for you to discern truth in your interactions with others. Spiritual wealth comes from spiritual people. Too many of you, my remnant, listen and desire to emulate those who are successful by the world's standards, but have little or no wealth in me. Because the pursuit of worldly comfort consumes so much time and has so many distractions, there is little time left to fellowship with me in the way that I desire. Therefore, many have little of my wisdom to share. Usually they can only mouth pre-digested spiritual words they have heard from others, or surface wisdom because of their limited time with me. You make sure that you listen with my ears to those in your path. Discern their lifestyles. If I am not their priority in life, they have nothing for you and cannot hear what you have to say. They will not respect what I am doing in you. I have had you, my remnant, in training. You may fall short by the world's standards, but you have learned to desperately need me. In your need of me, I have given you myself, my wealth, and my wisdom for the coming times. Soon you, who have proven that I am your priority, will be the leaders of those who think they have a right to lead you now. Your wisdom will survive when theirs won't be adequate in a world that changes drastically where I am needed for every breath. Matthew 25, 1-6, NIV. At that time the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any oil with them. The wise, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. The bridegroom was a long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him!" Galatians 4:19, NIV. My dear children, for whom I am again in the pains of childbirth, until Christ is formed in you. End of Scripture reading. When real wisdom is needed, when real power birthed in the heavenlies, is called for, the remnant bride will be discovered. She is in the midst of the church right now, but is not recognized by most of those around her. Dressed in less than the best clothes, and mostly burdened down from learning to carry the weight of the sins of those around her, learning perfect obedience, and finding how to love those who don't know how to love, she looks nondescript to the undiscerning. The pattern of her life, however, is the same as that of her master. Jesus had one set of clothes, dusty sandals, no home, and no reputation. Some of those he encountered thought that they were powerful enough to kill him. Others, those who could see, knew he was Lord, even though he never told them, and outwardly he sure didn't look the part of a king. As a young man, he was hidden among those he would eventually call to account, disguised while he was in training, and sent forth in the fullness of time. He lived and died for the sake of others. That kind of life only comes from the heart of God, through the fire of his kind of refinement, not from worldly wealth or wisdom and a moderate commitment to God. I want your kind of life for me, Lord. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. If you're led by the Spirit of God, leave us a note on today's message. If you are enjoying From Our Father's Heart, please subscribe, like, and/or follow.